I can finally chill and watch a stream for once.
Hell yeah, dude. Thank you so much, Astra. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, we just gonna be big chilling tonight. When I tell you guys I am freaking pooped, I had another long day of working today. Honestly, I almost fell asleep. But we good, we here. I'm still setting up a little bit. I can finally chill though. Me too, man. Still sleepy? Do you know what? You can lay down in a dark area and shut your eyes. It's new tech. That requires mastering new tech, bro. And honestly, I'm not that good at that. Keep it a buck with you, bro. Keep it a buck. I don't know the full technique, bro. I don't know the recipe yet. Alright. Almost ready. Have we tried sleeping? No. I have not tried sleeping yet. Actually, I had a fulfilling day today though. I did a lot of creative stuff that I've been meaning to get done, and I finally did it. So, canned coffee tier list. I've only had like 2 brands ever of that, so I almost missed a keycap set I was looking forward to. Intentionally joined the designers Discord, but there was no news. Which one? Wait, where's my soda? Ooh, 12-pack coffee chug, let's go. No, not tonight.
Hey Alex.
We ain't going that crazy
Hope
tonight.
you are doing well.
Hi everybody.
Glad I can catch the stream tonight.
No link quite yet, but I will update it literally the moment that Clever gives it to me. How you guys doing? Jason, thank you so much for the tier 1. I seriously appreciate it. Oh, was that on KBD fans? Or something? Sleepy Crew? Dude, it was like, okay, first I had, well, okay, I guess, not to sound like a sucker, but like I overbooked myself again. Basically the last 2 or 3 weeks I've had way more work on my plate than I've ever had. And probably explains why I haven't even shaved or anything. I just wrapped it all up this weekend. It wasn't even overbooking myself streams. It was, I took on some other work outside of keyboards and I overdid it. So it is what it is. I've gotten through it. I am looking rough. I'm so tired. It's all done. It's all finished as of last night. As of last night and a little bit this morning. But it's all done. I am out. I'm in the clear now, dude. Yeah, I'm all done. So today I actually managed to find a few hours where I actually got to do everything that I wanted to do for myself. And I was so happy. Like legitimately smiling. So don't forget 20,000, is that all you want? Just 20k? Easy peasy 20? Nothing too shabby. But yes, tonight bed early. Tonight also might even play like a few rounds of League of Legends, like TFT. But it's gonna be a calming, close my eyes, get some shut eye kind of night. So, but I mean, dude, I even got to respond to emails that I've been wanting to do. I wonder how many switches I've lubed in my lifetime of doing keyboards. I'm actually not sure. Yeah, I mean, dude, it is one of those things where it's like, I don't recommend overworking to literally anyone. But sometimes it do be happening. Here guys, I'm actually going to update the build command with the the IC form. Oops. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. Should be updated now. But in other news, we still have the giveaway going on. And then, yeah, we're just going to build some keyboards today. We're going to be doing the Leila today. Now, I got to see this board already, but now you get to see this board. So this board's going to be super, super cool. Please check Discord when you get a chance. What'd you do? I don't get it. What do? What happened? I took them out and they look like that? I don't get it. I took them out of the case and they look like that. Like the outer part of the... What? Did it break? Is that the driver that I can see inside the earbud? You should totally put that in Discord. I actually don't know what to do about that, Adam. So nice.
Woot 2 months to the best
What brand
streamer.
is that?
Hope you get some rest
Thank you
soon.
so much, man.
Good
Dude,
sir.
I am planning on it. This week's going to be rest week for me. But I just want to jump right into this because it's so beautiful, this board. But thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate it. I even had time to start doing my Christmas giveaway list today too, which is crazy cool. So it is going to be a fun next few weeks. I mean, we can just start right away with looking at Clever's packaging because we're probably going to be here a while, lubing some stuff. Look at all this cute packaging, dude. Cute screws. Got some Dynacap stuff. Event Horizon going to Fried. That'd be a fun giveaway. Heavy domes, doems, silicone blend. Sounds like recipe for something. This I need. This I need. The wire. This, oh, the bane of my existence. EC springs. Oh, some of these are already done. Cool. All right. Now the keyboard. Now you guys, we already know the parts. This is, actually, really interesting question, KCE. I actually think it's very good for beginners. It's straightforward. Like, I don't think you need to know too much about it. If you've watched even one of my videos doing the EC stuff from Dynacap, pretty much like any EC stuff these days, but like Dynacap's pretty straightforward. So, Clever, you pre-lubed the housings for me? Clever must have known that I'm just like dying this week. He must have known, dude. You're actually so kind. Oh my god, it's actually kind of heavy. All right, let's take a look. Actually, I hope there's no addresses in this. No, there's not. Okay. This is a fun one. I'm also designing an insanely detailed build guide. Is there anything I should know about this, actually? I didn't think to ask. I've been streaming some of it. You can see some screenshots. Yeah, I've actually caught some of those streams. I like seeing your process. The process is really cool that we all get to see. All right, let me move some stuff out of the way now because now I've made my desk all messed up here from having a bunch of boxes. So let me just like shimmy some of it over. And also, I hate when my camera, I don't know why my camera's been doing that. This Clever guy, what a jerk. Yeah, he's kind of a jerk for making a lot of nice keyboards. I dislike it, bro. Sup, chat? What's up? How you doing, HJ? Yeah, man, I'm definitely feeling very pooped these days. This is the most grippy case I've ever seen ever. What's a nice way to get this? How dare he be so good? It's offensive. I don't appreciate it personally. All right, this is the keyboard, everybody. So this is the Leila. The board is in the flat config. Yes. You'll definitely want to unscrew and flip it over. I will show everyone some of this, but Is this the same one from the meetup, Clever? So, look at this beauty first of all. All right, wait, another Clever banger? Yes. Let me see how much I can get of this right. Because this was at the meetup, and Clever was so kind to show me, well, to tell me about this at the meetup. First of all, beautiful. Okay, this is the flat profile. Clever designed this foot over here that flips over, in which you can get your typing degree. I don't know what the typing degree is off the top of my head, but this flips over to become your foot, which I don't know how to exactly do right now, but we'll figure it out. 4.5 degree? Hell yes. Maybe we can do that right now to show everyone. But look at this thing. I think what captured me, like when I saw this at the meetup, I immediately looked at Clever and I was like, man, like this guy needs to send me this board so we can take a look at this and show this off, because this is a fun design. How often do you get to see stuff like this? You don't. Like a full size, beautiful, so nice.
You ads.
EC
been
build.
Too long since I've been able to make a stream.
Thank you,
Having
Lego.
kids kinda takes up all of your free time. Miss
How
you
have you
all.
been though, man?
Hope you're doing well, Alex. Less than 3.
How have you been? I feel like it's been forever, Lego. I hope things have been well. But you don't get to see this very often. In fact, I would say it's probably a rarity that we're going to see. I don't think we're going to see many full-size EC boards, like back-to-back-to-back type thing. I think that's going to be more of like a one-off, once-in-a-blue-moon type thing. So right away, this is not something we're probably going to see very often. It is gorgeous, though. Absolutely stunning board. And I'll show you guys how we can flip this over, because I do feel like this board really shines when we have it kind of on its foot here. But baby 6 months old, I'll send you pictures in Discord. Hell yes, dude. So proud of you guys. It is gorgeous, though. Actually, let me show you guys some more details here, because I really like details like this. Details like this make me super happy. We have the Leila signature here on the back, which there's actually a story behind this board. I'll let Clever kind of share that story. Maybe a little hard to read here, but it shows you the part number, serial number, revision date, and then a little do-it-your-way Clever Leila, a personal computer keyboard designed in North Carolina, proudly made in China. Alex, do you know where I can get a keyboard cable similar to the one you use? Ordinary Labs, or Novel Keys has them. And then this does take a Limo connector. I don't have one, unfortunately, that fits
Sup,
this.
key buddies.
How you doing, Ivo? But you will get one in the box. So some stats about the board before we actually take this apart and show you guys the flipping foot. The stats are, let me quickly pull this up. Yeah, the ordinary Labs cables are pretty good. Like they're nice silicone cables. They're not super expensive, so it is going to be about $550 depending on the amount of units and whatnot. But roughly, this includes a genuine Limo connector, which I don't know if you guys know this. Genuine Limo connectors are quite pricey, so this is going to be a fun design that has that. Currently, EC is only in one colorway, but I believe there's going to be other colorways. I'm not sure all the colorways that he has. It probably is going to be on the IC page, which is that link that I put in the ! Build command. Oh, actually, sorry, did the price change a little bit since you last spoke to me about it, Clever? $620 for a 50 MOQ, and then about $550 for the 100 MOQ. And then the Dynacap packs will be about $180, which is pretty standard fare for what we've seen from the Dynacap packs. And then per kit, you're going to get the Limo connector, a bunch of accessories, and an EC PCB. So again, I don't know if it's just going to be the one color for everything, but it looks like now there's a steel blue and medium gray. So probably a few things have changed. Read Clever's latest. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, we crunched numbers. Okay, never mind. I didn't even see that. Honestly, I started streaming and Clever sent this over, so I didn't even get a chance to fully read this through. The vendor will be Omnitype, and then we'll just take a look at it from here. So I have no doubt this will hit 100 MOQ. I also have no doubt this will do well. Like, this is a gorgeous unit. Let me actually open this up though, because I do want to explore the foot here. Again, this is one of those boards, and I know I've been Clever's been designing some heat, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Clever's been designing some straight heat. And this is one of those boards where, no exception here. Again, just completely straight heat on this. But when I saw this at the meetup, I think this was like one of those wow keyboards. Like, whoa, like this thing I need to take a look at, and it is gorgeous, so. Thank you, Emin, I appreciate you, bro. Alrighty, let's open this thing up. We'll explore more of the detailing on the board, but I'm really just wanting to flip this over at the moment. You forgot F3. Pardon me? One screen coming out? Nope. Okay. He is clever indeed. Indeed, indeed. This is a custom finished eco on alu for the body. Oh, is this custom? So, this hides the feet. So now you guys get to see that. So you can go from your 0 degree to now your 4 degree. Alright? So it's finished on both sides with everything. And now we can just install it. Oh, almost put it back to regular. And it's just going to go back in the same way. So a pretty clever system that doesn't feel like just slapping on some like magnetic pucks. Which I kind of like. Oh, I think I need the other screws, right? Hold on, I need to use the longer screws for this. Love the Limo connector. Agreed. Now, where in all these accessory bags are those longer screws? Somewhere. The sheen and finish on the top coat is custom. Meant to look like an old school plastic, but really, I'm not really getting the plastic vibe from it, but it does look real nice. Clever, what bag is the screws in for this? For the feet? Oh, is this it here? Nope, those are the friction tabs. No, that's not it. There's a lot of bags, guys. I apologize. One of the tiny clever bags. Oh, here they are. There it is. Gotcha. Can I stack 3 feet? I'm going to go ahead and say probably not. Yeah, the curves on the feet are quite pretty. I think what's just interesting about this whole project is just, again, we get a longer, full-size EC project. So, very, very cool. Oh, is this a different bit? Oh, yeah, it is. The whole board is beautiful. Yeah. Like I said, I was over the moon when I saw this at the meetup. A full size anything is something to get excited about. True. Very, very true. Alex, I figured out something with the IEM. Somehow the part that screws into the housing fell off the back. Oh, you found it? That's weird. Sounds cheap. Which ones are they again, Adam? Which ones did you say? Alrighty. Put these friction feet back in. And there we go. Now we have our feet. And now the board will sit on a 4-degree typing angle, which is awesome. Look at that. I really like it. I think this is a more tasteful way to include variable height to your keyboard by just making it flip over. And it's kind of done in a very simple way too, by just adding some cavities that these weights sit in. And it doubles as the, you know, in quotations, weight. Not really a central weight, more of just a back weight here. But extremely, extremely pretty. Look at that. But yeah, overall the board's beautiful. We have a more rounded front. We kind of have this frame over here. I love these coned indicator LED areas. That is stunning. So, so pretty. The side profile is very, very basic. I know there's like a little scuff on this, but it's Clever's prototype, so just we have to deal with it. But there it is with the feet. I think it looks very, very elegant. 4 degree is very, very awesome. I think, was it Mode on Mode's original Mode 80 that scuff is new? Is it a scuff or is it just... Oh no, it's not actually a scuff, Clever. It is adhesive of some sort. I don't know what it's from. Maybe from the... Wow, Alex? It's not me, man. I literally only unboxed this for like 2 seconds earlier. Absolute gunk. It's probably from the, this thing here. I don't know. That little, sure. The keyboard condom that we had to take it out of. Now it's adhesive? Whatever, man. I've never ever scuffed anything like that for someone else, okay? Never once in my entire life. Bro, I always wash my hands. Don't even get me started. Alright. For a second I thought that was Omnitype's logo on there. Yeah, they're very similar. One's a clover, one's more of like that angry kind of, you know, anime style thingy, you know? But yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Let's take this and let's build it, shall we? I guess first thing we're gonna need to do is get this plate out. And I don't think I've actually unboxed, or I guess I don't think I know how to take this apart, but I think it's just, yeah, just these. It friction fits in from this top piece, and then you can lift it from these tabs. I do remember Clever telling me about that as well. So let's just move all this off to the side. There is a small piece of foam. I guess this is just to break some contact, I assume. You may have left some silicone tones, probably somewhere. Take these. Let's just take these out for now, and then we can put them back in. I don't want to lose anything, but did I lose 2 of them somewhere? Or was there... Okay, I got them. Perfect, perfect. Cool. Let's take the plate off, and let's start building this. But yeah, this... And I think Clever has some other really cool projects running at the moment, too. The wing is still an IC. The wing was also really cool. I hope that one there ends up taking off a little bit. Where did I put my screwdriver now? I'm losing my mind. You got them? You got them stream delay? Oh, I included a few extras for you to play with. Thank you, thank you. Screwdriver. Where did I stick my screwdriver? It's not like my desk is very big. Oh. Awesome. Exciting board. I might get to put together my Blue Ridge tonight. Ooh, yes, sir. You should definitely put together your Blue Ridge. Blue Ridge is also a beautiful, beautiful keyboard. Dude, where did I stick the... There it is. I got it. We got it. I put it on the bottom case and it magnetized there. And then we can take a look at the PCB here. EC would be fun for a workboard. I love using EC to do stuff. My EC Bauer Lite is like one of my most used keyboards at the moment when it comes to just like general work usage. Whenever I'm on my laptop, I just bring that thing with me because it's so light and EC, and I just plug it in and I start working from there. As much as I like working on my MacBook, like just the normal laptop keyboard, if I'm around the house here, I just... There's no point. I have keyboards at my disposal, you know? This is a brass plate. Damn, so Clever lubed all of the housings for me. What a good guy. Ooh, this has some weight to it. God damn. Alrighty, cool. Very nice brass plate too. HHKB is true end game for a lot of people. I'm just gonna set you in here. Don't get damaged. All right. I feel like I need to zoom out a bit. This keyboard's so big. I just need to like... So there's an alternate mounting point for the plates. In the future, if there's interest, we plan to offer alternate layouts. Hell yeah. That's awesome. That'd be really cool. I like your mounting points on this though. Avoiding the spacebar even for EC is awesome. Just hit my monitor. Dude, you know what I did today? I cleaned all of my monitors, and I feel like I'm a new man now. Oh yeah, look how many spacebar options you got for this guy as well. Is that what you meant by like in the future you might offer more stuff? Look how many spacebars there are. Damn. There's ISO on this. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on this. God damn. That is a lot of stuff. I meant like Southpaw TKL with a whiteboard. And, oh, dude, Southpaw would be sick. This is adhered, so this is going to be for the LED lights. I can't wait to see what the LED lights look like. I mean, cool. We can just get started. That PCB is intimidating? Nah, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. It's really, really not that bad. All right, what's the best way to go about doing this? Actually, for this, let me just move these screws to that side. And Clever said these were all lubed already. Thank goodness I don't gotta do it. And let's start snapping pieces in. Oh, hey, another Clever board? We're all here for good Clever boards. Can't even be upset, bro. Can't even be upset. Satisfying snaps for the next 20-30 minutes of stream. Very, very satisfying. Do you bag lube EC housings? Oh, I would probably never do that because you're probably not going to get the lube in the spot that you want. Slow down? Okay. Honestly, I'm so grateful Clever did that. This would have taken like, this probably would have been a 3-hour stream if he didn't do that. I'm very grateful because it would have been a lot of chit-chatting today. Super, super grateful about that. Clever was just scared in how you would lube them. Hey, I actually lube EC stuff pretty well. I'm honestly not too shabby, all right? You watch your mouth. Alex hates chit-chatting with chat. Shake my head. Is this your streamer? I like chit-chatting. I know, that's why we're disappointing. Okay, well, I can still take my sweet time. Clever took away Alex's stream time. Clever and Alex hates us. Okay, you know what, guys? I'll just chit-chat. Let me tell you guys about my day today. My day was filled with looking outside, seeing the snowfall, and then I went, because that meant potentially I had to, I potentially almost had to, no, the plate's good, Hey guys, whoa. I almost had to shovel, and then I looked at the temperature and it said 1 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Thankfully, most of the snow melted because honestly, I was not looking forward to shoveling. I really did not wanna. So thank freaking God that I don't have to right now. It's like 36 Fahrenheit. Yeah, so ended up being a pretty nice thing to see. Absolutely no snow. Dude, I'm also dreading the snow. Like I said, it's like a one-day fun thing for me, and then honestly, I lose interest with the snow like almost immediately. So I'm in a hoodie right now too, and like, you know what's weird? Normally, in a hoodie on stream, because the lights are on, I would be overheated in like 5 minutes. I'm comfy right now, dude. It's fun to see it, not to deal with it. Yeah. How is it the same temperature in Alabama as it is in Canada? Is it normally hot or cold there, Omnitype? What's the temp usually around this time of year? I feel like it is a bit chilly for this time of year, is it not? I feel like it's still sort of usually fall. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong though. It's closer to the equator. Alabama has every extreme. Oh shit. It's more south, right? I don't really know my states that well, so I apologize, everybody. He'll be 75 this weekend. Yo, that's a big jump. Jeez. That is quite the jump. By the way, guys, if you guys have not tried this yet, not sponsored from Coca-Cola, although I wish I was, this is like my new favorite flavor. And this is like their holiday stuff. Creamy vanilla. It's like vanilla Coke, but way more vanilla. Yeah, it's at the grocery store. And it's the zero sugar kind. Diet lime? I've never seen that yet. This is hella good though. I have to admit, this one here is like gonna be my go-to soda until they get rid of them. Because we both like vanilla Coke, and this is like vanilla Coke, but more vanilla. It's nice. I still think I prefer vanilla Coke a little bit more, just because it tastes less intense, but it's still real nice. I don't know, stocking up doesn't really work for us because we don't got the space for that, but potentially. Stopping the music for this PSA was nuts. It was necessary though, no? Was it not necessary? No, it was warranted for real. Rather than creamy vanilla, can I get clacky vanilla? If you want. I think there was another holiday flavor, but I don't remember what it was. I'm kind of curious now. I want to look it up. Elquan, thank you so much for gifting us
gifted a tier 1 sub to Zargob.
As a Diet Coke guy, I appreciate the PSA. I like both Coke Zero and Diet Coke. Honestly, I've been kind of preferring them to regular Coke, so it's kind of been my preference lately. Yeah, it's not, you know what it is too? I find with the full sugar Coca-Cola, I get more of like a kick from it, and I don't want the kick. I just like this. And plus, I like the taste of this too. I don't know what it is. I just love the taste of aspartame, bro. It's so good. The cane sugar sodas are nice, I have to admit. They have a bit of a different taste. It's less intense, but I still get a kick out of that. Looking good so far, looking good. Mr. Pibb is back in stores? What's that? I don't think I've ever seen that. I can't deal with the sweetener they use on the Zero variants. It has a very strong aftertaste. I think it's more intense than Diet Coke, in my humble opinion. Mr. Pibb is like the Coke version of Dr. Pepper. Oh. Better Dr. Pepper? As someone who's not very, like, I don't go crazy for Dr. Pepper, would I like it? Holy, Jucko with the first time message. Mr. Pibb is the best drink ever made. Do they have this somewhere? Hold on 1 second. My keyboard's underneath. Can anyone find out if they have this in Canada? Does anyone know? I've never seen this at the store. Oh, it sounds like maybe it is an American thing, East Coast thing. Usually when people refer to East Coast, they're talking about America. Well, now I want to try it. Have you ever had Dr. Bob? No. Fanta's not like my go-to drink. I don't really like the citrusy sodas. The only exception to that is the Crush series of sodas. I don't mind Crush. Dr. Thunder and Mountain Lightning, if you know, you know. I don't know. Let's see, Dr. Bob. Bro, what is all these advertisements? Jesus. The soda is frequently used in a site iFunny for memes. Who linked this to me? Was this Adam? Bro is allergic to ad block? Dude, it went through all of my blockers, okay? My favorite knockoff soda was the Mountain Yeller I saw in the Piggly Wiggly in Western Alabama. What is that about? Dude, I think one of my favorite sodas that's not like an official, like, you know, one of the big sodas is here in Canada we have President's Choice. And they have President's Choice root beer. And I think their root beer is pretty good. But then again, I'm good with just about any root beers. Any root beers is real good. I'm just like a sucker for them. Y'all don't even have a president? I think it's more meant to be the president of the company and not the president of a country. So, like, it's the president of the company's choice, you know what I mean? PC root beer is so good. Yeah, we have some in the fridge right now. It's so good, dude. I'm a sucker for root beer, bro. Dude, Barks, A&W, Mug, PC, any of the root beers I've tried, I'm usually a fan of. This was actually a really cool one. I sort of recently got to try the zero sugar root beers. So good, but I cannot find them regularly. Like, the store that I got them from only had them one time. I think I've seen them in stores in America, which is a shame we don't really have them here. But I do want zero sugar root beers because they were so good, and honestly, I kind of like having the 0-calorie drinks. But yeah, I just wish I could find them. They just seem to not exist. I don't know what it is. Dude, Dad's root beer is great. It's so good, dude. Can you like home brew root beer? I've never made. I mean, that'd be cool to do. That'd be really neat. No soda matches up with room temp water. I'm not gonna lie, easily mogged. I mean, room temp water does hit diff, I guess. I'm sending you some IBC root beer. It doesn't feel right that you don't seem to. I've never had it. I think we've talked about this once in the past. That's like very much an American thing, I think. I don't think we've ever seen that here. All right, awesome. So now we can do the next part, which is, where did I put those other thingies here? So we have these, and then I need all of these. EC springs. And then, Clever, does this take, where are they anyways? Am I like blind? Was there a bag for the, did I forget them in the box? For the, what's it called? You need to lube the stabs in 2Us. Where are the stabs? Oh, literally right here. Jesus, dude. Right in front of me. I'm just not looking at them, I guess. I'm pretty sure there's a Zero Barks. I'm pretty positive because I saw them one time. I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm like 95% sure they make them. All right. Let me get my new stuff and we shall start moving. Clever, do you have a preference? Do you want me to do, I don't know, it might be kind of messy. Do you want me to do XHG for you, or do you just want 205? Totally, it's up to you. I'll let you make the call. It's your board. Dealer's choice? Let's just do this. Honestly, I've been enjoying using this right now. There is Zero Barks. Just bought a 12-pack yesterday. Dude, I'm telling you, I don't know why they don't carry those in Canada. Clever here, let's go with 205. It doesn't really look like Clever. All right, let's start doing some wires. Let me do like a quick dry fit first, because I always forget how these go in. It goes this way. Gotcha. Okay, I know what to do. We look like twins? Do you? This is the most nerve-wracking part about the whole build now. I guarantee you it's the most nerve-wracking part. Putting on this stuff. But we don't need a lot, thankfully. Thoughts on crepes? Overpriced. I don't think that's a hot take either. I think anywhere I've gone where they serve crepes, it's just way too expensive for what it is. Overpriced and does nothing to fill my belly. I thought it was Springs. What is it? Sorry? What happened? You're telling me less pancakes cost more? Yeah. I don't know. I don't really care for them personally, man. Dude, my stomach is hating me today. All right. I'm actually going to put a little 205 right here. So let me just quickly do that too. Oh, yes. No. It's definitely Springs. You're right. I'm only fooling myself here. All right. That's one. This goes with the circles down. Next part. Anyone here watch... I don't know what that is. What is that? Is it a show? It's freaking dope by the guy who made Breaking Bad. Dude, I'm just watching my Dragon Ball Super right now. So, you know, someone did ruin it for me though. Someone said basically the music in Dragon Ball Super was weird. And I wasn't really paying attention to the music up until you told me to start paying attention to it. And you're right, it is so different than the rest of the series. I almost don't understand it. But it's still good. Like, I'm still enjoying the show. But I'm on episode 11 now, I think. So only 89 more episodes to go. Smile. So, you know, we getting there. All right. Another one down. Compliment? Ooh. You know what place we're always going to get to? A place of happiness for you, Chayo. I hope you're having a great day. Know that we all love and we all care for you, okay? Thank you for always being here and hanging out. Waiting for the boo saga to start? You know, I think I asked you guys this last time, but I also don't remember what you guys said. Is Dragon Ball's, like, is Dragon Ball in general still ongoing? Or no? Did you start out making keywords full time, or did you transition into a side hustle at first? Quite frankly, I didn't build customer keyboards for a very long time because I was nervous. So I think the story of how I started doing keyboards on stream is kind of weird and also kind of complex. I kind of feel like if I tell the story, it has to be the full story, so it makes more sense. But I also don't think anyone... I don't know, do you guys want to listen to that right now? I feel weird talking about it. Those rumors have been going around for like 10 years. Oh, for what? Sorry. There are rumors of Super returning? Oh, that'd be cool. I feel like I'm really into Dragon Ball Z right now, so if they continue with that, that'd be super dope. That goes in here. Another one done. Okay, well, I'll try to quickly go through it. But basically, when I started doing keyboards, I started it as a hobby. But it was a little bit different. I also was in a spot where I was just spending a lot of money on stuff because I thought it would make me really happy. So while it was a hobby in my mind, in actuality, me building keyboards was kind of a addiction. And it wasn't to keyboards, it was to spending money. Spending money that I probably didn't really have or had no business spending. So it was just a form of me kind of like trying to find this like happiness of just, I don't know, something by just spending. So when I did keyboards, I don't think I truly like I don't think I truly appreciated it at first. But eventually what happened was, out of this kind of like weird, addiction, you could say, came finding some really cool people in the hobby. One of those people, actually, I think the very first person I might have spoke to, like really got to know, was Chozo, who's one of our mods. Chozo was like one of the first people that kind of watched my streams. Because I was streaming to like one person, being one or two people who wanted me to see build the keyboard. So that was pretty fun, I have to admit. But I had like a full-time job that I was doing in the midst of all that too. I was working as an IT specialist. I had a number of responsibilities that I had to do, but that was pretty much my primary job. Yeah, that's pretty much like, I guess, the reasoning why it was part-time. Is someone calling me? Oh no, just a bunch of messages. But yeah, I was an IT specialist, and then I got sick of doing that in a lot of ways too. So I think I kind of saw like streaming as not an opportunity to like find a job, but I found it as like an outlet to actually do work, like creative work. And I didn't care that I was not making any money off of streaming at first. It was just something like, it felt more than just a hobby for me. It felt like a responsibility, which was fun. So I did it, and then I got to like build a community. And then in the process of doing keyboards, I also then got laid off from my regular job. And long story short, I ended up not really getting laid off. They ended up hiring me back, but as a contract-based person, mainly because I was busy trying to do keyboard stuff. But yeah, I did that for another year, and then I just decided to do keyboards full-time. But yeah, that's the shortest way I can possibly tell that story. Being very delicate with these parts right now. Is it just me, or is your face cam a bit delayed? Is it? But I haven't... Is it delayed for you guys? Is my face cam weird? Let me switch over. Is it delayed today? I haven't changed any settings, so I have no clue if it's delayed today. It seems fine. Twitch just does something sometimes. Not for me. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it does that. The only thing, Frisch, is I can tell you, maybe refresh the page. Doesn't look delayed? Yeah, Twitch is weird that way. So this one goes up. Okay. But it's weird that the colors are inverted. Dude, this Adam guy, bro. This Adam guy. Trying to fool me does not work, dude. Does not work. I am on to you, bro. On to you, bro. There's one. Next one here. This is like delicate AF using this material. Can you read my question? Sorry, eyes. I'm head down looking at this. Would you rather have the companies ditch VIA and make their own alternative and just saying it's VIA supported, or is it sideload it JSON all over again? Oh, I guess you're referring to my whole rants that I probably have about companies saying VIA support, but then offering only a JSON file. The honest truth is I would rather have companies sit down and work with QMK/VIA and just get a universal fucking program. I get kind of annoyed at this whole, not at you guys, just at companies when this conversation pops up, because I've actually had long conversations with said companies. I won't name names, but it's like, look, I'm not going to sugarcoat it because I don't think I can, like, nicely. It's like talking to a fucking wall. Um, it, the, without saying too much, the short of it is people don't want, like, it's like the wireless functionality or something like that, people tell me. Technically, aren't those companies in violation of QMK/VIA's licensing terms when they're only providing a sideload adjacent? There's tons of stuff that they're in kind of violation of. But yes, it's issue is the companies refuse to pay for QMK license. There's a lot of stuff for it. It's also they don't want to disclose some of their like stuff for the wireless. Like they don't want to open source certain things. But I think in the long run, like it's only gonna help the company. Like I don't think another company will be like, oh gee whiz, can't wait to like, take this company's fucking data for their wireless thing and copy it to my own keyboard. But yeah, like if they're not gonna do that, then I just would prefer no VIA thing at all. Like just don't promote it. You can have it as like a side load, but don't promote it. It's not a feature at that point there. Like it just becomes like a kind of like a liability. You're promoting something that you may not even supply the file for in the future. So there's lots of reasons that I've been told. At the end of the day, yes, I think the companies should just fucking like man up and just sit down and be like, how can we make our product work in VIA properly? That's it. Or Vile, one of the two, or just some open source web-based program would be nice too. There's no beating around the bush here. There's no like, well, they need to do this. They just need to sit down and figure it out. Like I know that's the most generic bullshit answer I can give you, but at the end of the day, it's what it is. Like they need to cater to their customers, not whatever ego they might have, or not whatever like cost this is going to cost them. I feel like if they do it once, they'll have it, and then they can go forward with it. But it's irritating. I'm going to keep bringing it up during like every single stream that I possibly can and every single review video or written review that I will do all the time. Because I feel like if I stop doing it, it just puts pressure or it takes pressure off of companies. I know the pressure I'm probably putting on is like next to nothing, but it's still someone voicing it out. But yeah, it pisses me off. And again, I know I told this story like 2 weeks ago, but I literally just had to deal with this. A customer sent me a board, and it was a few years old, and we needed a JSON file to get VIA running. If I didn't know the designer, and I don't know them personally, but if I didn't have them on my friends list, because they're not in any servers anymore, if I didn't happen to have them on my friends list, and I almost feel like they answered me because they saw my username, I don't think that customer would have gotten a JSON file because we looked for it for like 2 or 3 days straight. The problem was, and here's like the actual huge problem, his keyboard, it worked fine. The PCB functioned. However, the PCB was set to random things. It was set to like, I think it was set to like everything being the letter Z, because I think that's how it was defaulted. So if we didn't find that, his keyboard, for the most part, unless you figured out how to compile this yourself, which I don't even remember how to do. I've done it like twice. You kind of are sitting on a useless product. So again, that's one example of maybe the extreme of like what happens if you can't find the JSON file. But like now imagine if you just can't find it at all. Or imagine if it just becomes like so difficult to find it. And it's stupid because like I guess one solution that I've been told is we need to have a repository of things, of JSON files, but that's just dumb, and that's just like letting companies off. So yeah, I'll just keep bringing it up until something changes or until I'm sick of hearing my own voice, I guess. But I've been told that it's also a purchasing factor for a lot of people too. So yeah, keep speaking with your wallets. I know. TY, you're so right, bro. You're so what? You're so right. Yumi and everybody else in the hobby, I'm sure, wish they make boards 100% VIA supported, but I can't see them do that to refusal to pay and opening their wireless. Yeah, Sideloading is the best middle ground solution, but it's also a solution that's not really set to work in the long term. Because that means technically, if you lose that JSON file and you can never find it, your keyboard cannot be customized for the most part. So that's kind of the dangerous part about being like a middle ground solution. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's it. But yeah, was there a purpose for why they laid you off but brought you back for contract basis? It's because they couldn't find anyone to do the thing that I did. Like I mentioned, I was doing a lot of stuff at my old job that was, like, I wore a lot of hats. And I don't think they wanted to hire someone for each hat that I wore. So they just contracted me out again. But it wasn't for very long. It was them trying to save money, truthfully. Such is the life of IT. Yup. Such is the life. Alex, is the numpad 0 stab upside down? No, the circles were on the top. You have to line them up so the screws can go through. But yeah, I've been told that my JSON speech, my VIA speech, is really annoying, according to some YouTube chats. The truth is, I don't care. If you find it annoying, you can just click off and not watch. I find it's really important, and I will stick to my guns and my morals here. Didn't notice the holes on the plate. Nice, nice. Yeah. There's little holes you have to line up so the screws can go through. Please keep talking about it. Barely anyone knows about it. Yeah, I mean, I put it on all my written reviews. There's like a section, like called like the VIA section, and I always be like, sorry for bringing this up again. But it's pretty much any keyboard with wireless for the most part. I mean, hell, there's even ZMK. Canon Keys use ZMK. Canon Keys is not a huge company. How come they can get it to work and other people can't? I think that's kind of my moment too, so. Whoa. Such a pretty packaging for this. All right, how does this work again? I always forget how this particular singular stab works. This is, I don't think this matters, but this goes like, I never remember. I think we just put this through here. No. It's like this, is it? Man, I never remember how this works. I loop the inside of the stab slider, loop them in, then lower the wire into the housing. Let me see. Let's see if I remember how this works. It's been a little while since I've done the spacebar like this, I feel. Oh no, it's other way around, is it? Wire needs to be north facing, so it'd be like this. Yeah, okay. I get it now, I get it. Let me pop it in this way here. I've contributed to QMK and VIA before. I completely understand your issue with not just going all in. It's not hard. Yeah. Like this. Cool. Alright, just need to visualize that first. I think I've only done this like 2 or 3 times, if memory serves. But for this, I'm just going to use 205 for this. So, let me just apply some lube here on this section. And then just a little bit up here too. But yeah, it's just one of those things that grinds my gears, to be honest, guys. So I apologize if that's a boring speech you always hear, but if you're a stream, you can do what you want. Thanks, man. All right, next one is this. You know, I guess I can just pop this in first here. Oops. Oh. You should talk about flex cuts. No, I talked about flex cuts once. I got in trouble. Last time I talked about flex cuts, people didn't like my speech about flex cuts. Nobody liked it. They didn't care for it on the QK Discord. This one here's being weird. Alright, cool. I thought most were on the no flex cut train, or no flex train. I actually don't know where anyone sits with the flex cut conversation anymore. And quite frankly, I shouldn't care because it's personal preference. You know what I mean? No, it's just because, long story short, when we did the, was it the QK80? No, I did lube that one there. Oh no, you're right. Maybe I didn't lube this one here. I'll lube it now. I got it. But yeah, last time I did the QK80, was it the QK80? They didn't like that I was critical about providing options for customers when it came to the product. And that's literally the whole speech. To the TUs? Make sure. Oh, I didn't do that. You're right. We can add those really quick. For some reason, I just thought they were pre-applied like those ones there. Let's do that real quick. Thankfully, this should be easy to put on. We just gotta lift them up now. Easy peasy. Hello, Alex. Hi, Jishi. How are you doing? Hello, hello. There's one. I always forget those. Yeah. I think honestly, like 90% of the EC streams, I'm always like, oh yes, this part. But luckily, they're pretty easy to put on. If I notice that my KB has significantly less support on the right-hand side, what should I do? What do you mean by support? Like it doesn't feel good for the spacebar in particular, or... Ooh, hiccups. But how are you guys doing? Anything new for everyone here? Any news anyone wants to share? Any good moments anyone's had this week? The role in League of Legends? I bought the Wisteria HHKB caps. Ooh. What prompted you to make that purchase? My internet is down since your last stream. It literally crashed during it and won't recover. Whoa, what? Do you know what I hate about that though, personally? Is sometimes the internet providers, like you go back and you're like, hey, I have had no internet for like 14 days. Can I have my money back? And they're just like, yeah, no. That part's always a bit frustrating. Oops. This one here came undone. Wait, there's rings in here. I gotta be careful as I'm putting the things back in because there's silence and rings in some of the housings. So I guess I gotta pick and choose which ones go where. watching the stream through my neighbor's window. Don't kill me. You know what? I'm gonna relive this from here a little bit. They're a fan too? Well, I appreciate it. Appreciate it, appreciate it. I found out that I'm a bad keyboard dad the other day. I found an unbuilt salvation. Damn, dude. Unbuilt salvation is kind of wild still. Why am I struggling with just this one over here? What is going on with me? I was actually craving McDonald's so hard ever since my wisdom teeth removal. Did you end up getting it? You know what I've been craving? Burger King. I've been craving Burger King for like a hot minute now. Alas, no Burger King for me. But they're closed here? Burger King? It's so unfortunate. It is indeed very unfortunate. There's another one. Or maybe not. I don't like the way that slipped in. Burger King is gross? No, it's not. Burger King's great, man. Burger King is delish. I am a Burger King fan. Don't forget the poor spacebar. Oh, for the bad keyboard dad thing? But are you going to build the Salvation then, or are you going to keep it boxed away and locked up in the basement? What's the game plan? I'm curious. Ooh, wire came out of that one. So nice. Thank you, Boxster. Appreciate you, man. Don't forget the part on the top of the F row. What part? Don't forget the part on the top for the F row. Are we trolling me? Man, I don't know if we're trolling me or not. I feel like I'm getting trolled. There's a giant hole. Oh, that's on the PCB. We don't have to stress. We are super Gucci for that one. Super, super okay for that one. Clean your glasses and you'll see it? I don't want to clean my glasses. I like my glasses being dirty. Makes me feel better about myself. Alright, we are good. Now, we're going to go through these. And I got to be careful because some of them already have silencing rings in them. Okay, so how should I tackle this? I'll just have to be mindful of which ones go where. Like that has a silencing ring in it. I remember about 4 years ago you were talking about doing a plateless build in Salvation. Did you ever end up going through with that? Yes, dude, that build was so bouncy. It's crazy. But I think the Salvation in general was a very good keyboard. Still is. I think it's still very much like if that was to release today with the mounting style it has, I would still say all the positive things about it. It was genuinely a good board. Still is. Let's go with this one. This silencing is being weird. Plateless Salvation with Nixies sounds like it goes hard, bro. Shame that the redemption would never happen. I gave one of the redemptions away. I still have one of the prototype redemptions that was left to me when Space Cables imploded. I plan on giving that one there away for Christmas too. So someone's gonna get a redemption, but that'll be it. That's all the redemptions I have. But I was thinking that was gonna be one of like the top prizes because it's the polycarbonate one. It's a shame, man. Very, very much a shame what happened with the whole project. You know? What are you supposed to do, though? I will say this, and this is not to criticize decisions made during this whole fiasco, but if you guys ever need help, okay? If you're ever in a position in your life where you need assistance, or you are in a position in life where you're unsure how to tackle something, ask for help. Don't try to... Like, I get it. You might want to try tackling it on your own, which I totally respect. But at the same time, I do think it's really important that you ask for help. People are pretty kind, and they are willing to help you if you need it. They are usually pretty kind, so I'm just going to open these now so I can use these as supports for the side. So I think I only have one of those boxes, yeah. I dig the cardboard packaging. Same. You know what would be really nice? A pull tab, so you don't have to cut these. A little pull tab to cut this open here. That would be hella dope for the packaging. Hello, Mr. Silly. What's up, Crumpled? How are you doing, bro? I'm just gonna do this so it's a little easier for myself. Alright. Now, I hope this is a good decision here. This doesn't like fall down, but if it does, oh well. Alex thinking outside the box. No, I did this the first time we did these too. The packaging for this makes for excellent stands. Although, I will say, some of these silencing rings that are already in there, they're a little tricky to put in. Sure, compliment. Let me think of a good one. Boom. Jur said I get this compliment. So wait, Jur, who's getting the compliment? You or Adam? I need to know. Anyone but Adam. Damn. Anyone but Adam is kind of crazy. Wow. Dude, this is so heavy that it's kind of like... Can I just do this instead? Actually, yeah, that kind of makes more sense to do it like that. Along the tabs. Look at that. So smart. So smart. We're good. Give it to Clever? I've already complimented Clever once. You know what? I'm going to compliment... Let's compliment Annette. Annette thanks for not trolling me as much today. You've been a good guy for just that reason alone. Always appreciate you. Much love. And yeah, thanks for you. Whoa, Alex, you just jinxed it. I mean, now here's my thought process, all right? Here's my thought process. If Annette decides to troll me now, he's going to look like the asshole after I just complimented him. So that's the thought process. That's like 10 times more of a compliment Annette has ever received on here. It's a good day for him. He should be really happy. You know what? I think it's just going to be easier if I take out these and put these in here. Because the silence rings are getting kind of snagged. The ones that are already in there. I'll frame it on my wall. But you assume Annette has a conscience to consider that he might be an asshole. I know it's somewhere deep down inside, bro. I know it's somewhere there. Oh, I don't know why I'm thinking about this right now. Maybe because I thought of the word asshole and I thought of this. We went to Walmart the other day, right? And it was like 10 minutes to closing. We just quickly had to run in to grab something. And while I was waiting for the employee to grab it, I like wandered off to the Pokemon card section just because I wanted to see, dude. I wanted to see if there was any packs because low-key, I kind of wanted one singular pack. As I got there, there was, I don't know, he kind of looked like very hype beastie. But there was a bunch of blister packs. Like, you know, the ones in the cardboard and like the plastic. I think there was probably 20. And he bought all 20. I don't know, man. I kind of looked at it and I'm just kind of like, that's wild. I guess they just put them out or something like before close. But yeah, all 20 he bought. I almost doubt he's going to open them. Well, I don't know. I wanted to buy, I don't know, man. I like Pokemon cards. And I was thinking, okay, maybe I'll get a pack of Pokemon cards. But then also like, fuck everything about Nintendo and Pokemon Company and just everything to do with Pokemon in general. So yeah, maybe it's a saving grace. TCG is cooked. It's so stupid. How's that new League of Legends card game? I heard it's pretty cool. I want to get back into card game stuff. Like actually play it. But I'd be low-key down to try that one there. How about Kalam Pokemon cards? That's crazy. That is crazy, dude. Slowly but surely, we're getting all these things in here. Slowly but surely. So I'll take out these. 1, 2. It's funny that these got stuck in here. Make it easier for myself. Just take them all out now. Haven't bought a single Pokemon pack since 2019 and seeing what's happening right now, I don't think I'll be getting back into Pokemon cards anytime soon. Yeah. I don't think you're missing out, to be honest. It's funny that if you think you have altered my YouTube algorithm because I've never got recommended videos about opening Pokemon cards and lately it's been recommending me all the time now. Okay, I low-key don't think that's even you talking about that. If you've even viewed one Pokemon thing, I swear to God, it just forces Pokemon card opening packs down your throat. Because I learned that Pokemon card opening is so popular in short form media. Like there are like what feels like millions of channels dedicated to opening up Pokemon cards. The SEO go burr? True. There is something satisfying about building EC keyboards. I do admit, I quite enjoy it. You know, I've seen the OG packs. I went to a board game store and they had an OG pack there. It wasn't $450 because it was like slightly damaged, but it's crazy that people are spending that much money on a Pokemon card pack. Like, it was a fossil one, I think I saw, not even first edition, but it was wild to see that price tag, bro. It was something else to see a few $100 to have a chance to open up a pack of cards with something good in it. Fossil don't go for as much as the OG ones, I don't think. No, I think Fossil first edition can go for a lot. Does Dynacap offer foam silencing rings? I believe they will. I don't want to answer for clever, but I'm pretty sure I've heard something about the foam ones being a thing. I think I prefer the silicone ones, though. Oop, almost doubled up a silencing ring here. I remember in like 2012 you can get a jungle booster box for like $300. I have a lot of nostalgia with Pokemon stuff. It's a shame though, because like, dude, I would love if I had a kid to also have them enjoy TCG stuff too, because I really enjoyed the fuck out of Pokemon cards. But I just don't think that's possible in today's day and age. It has to be some other card game. But I feel like all card games, the moment they get slightly popular, you just have a bunch of vultures wanting to resell things. So, oh well. On a more lighter note, guys, I think I'm really addicted to Ball X Pit. That game is so good. Every night I'm on my Steam Deck just playing a few rounds of that. It is so much fun. But I still play Mega Bonk. Mega Bonk's so much fun too. I played a few rounds of Mega Bonk the other day. Anyone born in the late 80s to 90s have a large part of their childhood being Pokemon? Yeah. And Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball was the other part of my childhood. How many hours you got in Mega Bonk? I don't know. I have to check my Steam. I can't even enjoy it. It's not possible to even buy it. And even when you can, the prices inflate it. Even from actual big box stores, Best Buy and GameStop are even selling them for more than MSRP. It's broken. Yep. It's a shame. It really is. Like, I just don't think... I've just come to the conclusion I'm probably never going to, like, buy Pokemon cards ever again. Even, I think, the last time I bought any semblance of any Pokemon cards was when me and my girlfriend started dating, which was 4 and a bit years ago. I remember I was at her place, and I brought over a box of Pokemon cards because I just really wanted to open up Pokemon cards. And they were, like, semi-normal prices. I'm into Magic the Gathering, but I just don't open packs. Shrudge. Only time I open packs if it's in limited draft. Oh, a limited draft is fun, though. What's your personal top game that has come out this year? Expedition 33 is, I think, the best piece of gaming experience single player that we've had in a long, long time. That is, I think, should be, in my humble opinion, game of the year. We will see, though. As much as I like all the multiplayer games that have come out this year too, like there's been some good ones, I don't think anything even holds a tiny little candle to how good Expedition 33 was. Or is. I beat it, but I'm not gonna lie, there was one little part of Expedition 33 where I kind of had someone else play for me for a few moments because I was struggling with it. So, but it was really good. I hope they end up making a low-key. I kind of hope they make a movie about it, and I hope Charlie Cox plays his character in the movie. That would be fucking sick. So they better make a movie for that. Did you try Arc Raiders? Arc Raiders is okay. I like it. It's fun. I don't think it's a long-term game. Unless they start adding a lot more stuff. But I feel like the go out and get random loot crap to upgrade your base only makes sense for so long. I think okay. I really think Arc Raiders lacks some of the depth of extraction shooters that I've seen because it has limited gear mods per weapon. With like Tarkov, you can build some stupid fucking weapons and have a lot of fun. Like, I think that's another aspect to how you can play the game. Even with some of the other games I've played that are extraction shooters, you can still do a lot to your weapons. I feel like Arc Raiders has like one or two good guns in which you feel like you always have to bring in. And there's like 4 mods total that you can use in which you're just kind of crafting the same old ones over and over again. So I do think there's a limited amount of enjoyment I can have with that game. I think I'm missing a silencing ring here. Yeah, I didn't even buy it yet, just not convinced. It's okay. Like, I'm not going crazy for it personally. Oh, here it is. It's fun to play with friends, but then again, I also feel like my take is if you have a good group of friends to play with, you could literally play anything and have a blast. And I just feel like we're on that phase where we're playing Arc Raiders. Oh, dude, I think it's definitely a good game. I just don't think it's as good as Tarkov, personally. I think Tarkov is still way better. That's kind of my take after putting in like 30 or 40 hours into the game so far. I do think Tarkov is the better game. Dude, the RV game is so stupid. I love it. It is so stupid, yet so funny. I love it so much. Alright, guys. My least favorite part about EC builds. Not the domes, but the springs. And they're coming up. Maybe thinking of an AI voice filler for VoIP. That'd be funny. Kind of role playing a little bit. That's pretty funny. I don't know. It kind of is what it is right now. Actually, this part here is putting the domes in is so much fun. This is extremely satisfying. Hey, Jabronis, thank you so much for the raid, man. Hope things are well. Hope things are well. Should just grab the big ones here first. Like the walkers taught themselves to walk rather than just give them set animations. For what, sorry? EC time? Indeed. A big ol' EC keyboard. Yes, sir. It's a big boy EC. Did that go there? No, it does not go there. Although these go up here. These have already been cut for us. That makes more sense. This goes here. Do you guys like puzzles? Are you guys puzzle people? We bought a puzzle for the first time in forever, and it was kind of fun to do, I'm not gonna lie. No? Oh. I saw you had some field notes to use them for anything in particular. I just bought these, but I have a normal notebook in which I use like a butt ton. I use this notebook a lot, and I still have a shit ton of empty pages for it. I think I'm like literally, I can't show you guys because I think there's some sensitive stuff in here. Yeah, I'm like this far in my notebook so far, which is like this many pages. So I don't think I'm going to get to those field notes anytime soon, but I like having notebooks around just in case I need to write something down. Yeah. I get what you mean by not wanting to do puzzles too often. I get that. Can you tell my spacebar to stop ticking? Do you want me to ask like really politely? What you thinking? How should I do it? What mount would the Leila be with how it assembles? It's top mounted, but the frame and then friction fit it? I think that's considered still a top mount. Although that's a really interesting question. Clever, how would you describe your mounting style for this? I guess it's considered it, right? My handwriting is, on certain days, I feel like it's great. On other days, it's abysmal. So, it's just the day I write, I guess, just really depends, you know? Really, really depends. Alex, I will DM you tonight about my board. Just wanted to say it in case. Sounds good, Sinister. It's all ready to go. I was just waiting for you to be ready to. It's literally all packed up. Oh, this dome goes here. Imagine he dropped it. Don't say that. Okay, springtime. Fuck this part about the keyboard. I hope this is easy today. I really hope. What type of cables do I usually use? I just like the silicone ones from Ordinary Labs. Novel Keys has some silicone ones too. Those are pretty good. I will say the first prototype was way too resonant. That had the plate mounted to the top and the top used magnets. I feel like the silicone brakes you have in this, Clever, probably act as pretty decent force brakes on their own. I would imagine anyways. All right, guys, 4 springs down. 4 down, everybody. Five. Looking good, looking good. We're getting there, we're getting there. I might get some water because this might take a little while. Okay, I'm actually gonna get some water because I do think I need some. Be right back. 1 second, everybody. And then I drank half of it on the way down. Whew. Did it snow in Toronto? It did. It snowed and then it melted, but I think it's snowing again. I'm not sure what's going on. What's up, Kip? Oh yeah, it's meetup day this Saturday. Exciting. Very, very exciting. Oh, man. I hope it doesn't snow that day. I don't want to trek through Toronto in the snow. Is it supposed to snow? Yeah, I'm going to be there at the meetup. I'm bringing a manta, and I think the Ori, but I don't know what else I'm going to bring. I haven't made all my decisions yet for keyboards. Can you bring me to the meetup? Are you coming or no? Or is that why you're asking? Can we touch the manta? Yeah. You guys can. Oh, that's double springs. You gotta be careful, right? You gotta be a little careful with this because sometimes you get the double spring action here, and you gotta be careful with that. I can't afford a flight to Toronto. Oh yeah, you would have to fly in, huh? I guess driving's out of the question for you. Ooh, I dropped 2 springs and they separated. Let's go. Big news, guys. Big news. You guys can type on it. Maybe I'll bring like a little computer station too, where you guys can do type tests or something if you want to see how the manta feels. We'll see. I don't know yet. I don't know yet because I think, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but after the meetup, I have to go somewhere, and I don't want to pack too crazy amount of stuff, so. Yeah, I know, right? I should just drop them on the floor. They seem like they separate easier. Well, I was thinking just bringing my tablet. My tablet's pretty small. Oh man, I fucking hate the springs of EC units. This is like literally the most tedious task, but I don't see a better way, and I've brainstormed, and I'm sure Clever and Omnitype have brainstormed.
See you Saturday.
See you Saturday, man. Tweezers don't make this easier, unfortunately. The only thing that I've been given as a tip that makes this easier is just dropping them and seeing if they separate naturally. Like that. I feel like I should get a bowl and throw them in a bowl. Bull does it with his mind. Bull's much smarter than I am. Duplication glitch? Yeah, I'm actually duping right now. Oh, that one there didn't separate at all. See? I just duped. See? Some of these don't separate though. Oh well. This one's separated. Hell yes, dude. Use the bowl. You know, that's actually not a bad idea. Alex, you missed something on other side of the plate. This little hole, we leave it like that. That one there gets left like that. Now where is my bowl? Time for my bowl. It's magnetic too, though. I don't know if it's gonna. I'll take out the magnet for now. Take out the magnet. Basically, you just drop everything in the plate upside down and then plop it in the PCB. Yeah. Oh, look at that. One already came out. Let's go. Another one. Let's go. Oh no, this didn't separate fully. Hello. Better late than never. Hi, Meta. How you doing, man? What's going on? How many bulls can bowl while bowling? Dude, I want to go bowling. Bowling's so much fun. Bowling and mini golf, but I feel like they don't really have a whole lot of mini golf places here in Toronto. Or else I'd be there. I feel like you kind of have to leave the city for mini golf. Dude, the highest I've ever bowled is 220, and I think I was crazy good. That's the highest I've ever gotten ever. They have tons of billiards here. Billiards is crazy how many billiards we have. But for some reason, not a lot of mini golf and what feels like not a lot of bowling these days either. Which is a bit of a shame. Bit of a shame. I've never tried pickleball. Burbs have mini golf? Dude, there's so many mini golfs when you leave the city, but nothing in the city, which is a bit of a shame. Maybe there's room for someone to open up mini golf. Keyboards and mini golf? Question mark? Thoughts? Sorry guys, this is the most boring part about the stream, so I'm just going to be focusing on springs, and I apologize if it's not super entertaining. But unfortunately, there's not much we can do. We have to go through this journey here together. Keyword raffle, but tickets are decided by mini golf score. Yes, let's do it. You know you can always be very entertaining. Show them you're sussy. I'm not going to be sussy. We're over those days. That was when Tim was around. Now Tim no longer streams. And we're free of that burden. Nah, Tim streamless Smoge? No, we're not going to bring that back. That was a one-time thing. That was funny in the moment. We have to learn to let jokes go. Now we just vibing. Did you guys see that new Kohaku, by the way? I would like to know your thoughts on that one. Big oof? That's gonna be a crazy one, I think. Not for me. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna have to be into it as well. It is region locked. I did see that too. Yeah. New Kohaku. It's on Singa's Instagram. I think there's a webpage up too. I'm not too sure. I saw a video this morning on IG. Haha, got that one there. I learned today that Kohakus don't come with PCBs, and it blew my mind. Has it always been a thing? I've purchased a Kohaku and I thought it came with a PCB. But maybe I'm wrong. Okay, you know what? I can't wait for it to be flipped. Yeah, there's probably gonna be some people who flip them. For sure, for sure. The Gundam Haku, yeah, that one there. Ah shit, it's snowing outside Toronto again? Please. I'm gonna start praging right now that we get no snow here, and it's just you guys. I don't want snow. Wait, Gundam Haku? Yeah. Maybe it's like a separate purchase like how Gion sells for this one here. Yeah, I don't know how much licensing is for this. I don't know. I don't really understand how some of the licensing works for some of these brands. But sometimes it can be pretty pricey, and then they also want to have control of like how the price gets set too, so. Oh, there's 3 springs here. Look at this. Crazy. Yeah. to unravel. Ooh, these ones came apart like easy peasy. Let's go, dude. I want that Gundam Haku. I have a MGEX Strike Freedom and Q to build. Oh no, this is a double spring. I want to do more Gundams in the future. That's on my like to-do list. License itself is probably $100 to $200, my guess, like per unit. It's pretty crazy, actually. I got one for free. I should really build it. The Gundam, dude, hell yeah. They're fun. They're fun projects for like a weekend that maybe you don't have much else to do. I find them great to be like little rainy day projects. Almost done with the springs here, guys. We're a little over halfway. But some of these springs are like extra tangled. Like this one's extra tangled right now. Damn, I was interested, but the price is wild as fuck. I don't know what I expected. I mean, it's weird. I half expected that price point. Not saying it's good or bad, but I kind of half expected it. So, I'm really not too sure what to think either. Gundam plus fish tax? Yeah. Yeah. Seriously. Lane said the company that approached her owns the rights for C, but then Japan, China, and Korea. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing too with the rights for some of these things is each company can have its own regional rights and stuff like that. I've definitely heard things like that as well, which makes the whole lot of stuff way more confusing than it should be too. Somebody has to be the hype beast of Keebs, I guess. Yeah, at least Elaine said after the GB runs, she'll focus more on the Stinga, which is exciting. Yeah, for sure. I'm really excited for that too. That's gonna be really cool. I don't know when the Gundam Kohaku is running though. I don't remember the date. I don't know if I saw that. Whew, alright. Few left to go here, guys. We're slowly getting there. Very slowly. Look at that. 3 just unraveled for us. Oh, beautiful. Another 3. Let's go. Closes in December, ETA Q3 to Q4 2026. Ooh, that's a little bit of a longer one, huh? Alright, this one's not separating. That's fine, that's fine. These two separate it nicely. Oh, there's more than 2 here. Alright, some of these we might have to just manually take apart ourselves here. Oh, man. Stinga will be released together with the F1 FE and the Rukia round 2. Damn. You're lumping those all together? That's kind of crazy, man. I know I dropped one more here. There it is. Epic, what's up, dude? Oops. Damn it. I almost had this one here, and then I dropped it. Ooh, we're getting there. We're getting close. Are you gonna have dreams about throwing springs tonight? Yeah, like nightmares. So, I will admit, there's been a few streams though where like the springs just are easy to take apart, and then there's some streams where the springs just absolutely hate my guts. So it really just depends on the stream, I guess. Alex, why not use the heavy domes? Because I want to use these ones. I like lighter domes, personally. I tried the heavy ones on a personal build and then ended up not liking it. Like, or heavier domes, I should say. I haven't tried these particular ones, but... And I already like light switches as is. So for me, it's kind of a no-brainer. Duems. Alex, why not? Or than there. Just a chill night. Dude, I'm just chilling today. Today, like I said, guys, like, I'm already pretty low energy. I don't know if you guys could tell. I've had a really long week. And I get to look at the cool board from Clever tonight. So I'm just chilling, man. Clever makes super chill stuff. So that's the theme, you know? Just chill. We just big chilling today because of that. Chill stream, best stream? Yeah. Are you guys interested in this board though? Out of curiosity? Yeah? Hell yeah. Yeah, when I saw this at the meetup, I was impressed. It sounded really good when Clever posted the vids. What keycaps should we use tonight? I'm guessing PBT. I think everyone probably is on board for that, if I mention it. This one's tangled. This and Enzo are easy buys. Enzo's a super easy buy. How different it is when you use a brass plate versus stainless steel with EC? I don't have the most experience in the world with EC stuff, so I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, like, big differences between the two. But I would assume it would be pretty close. Maybe the brass being a little bit more deep. I find with stainless, it can be a bit sharper in sound. Alright, do we look good for all our springs? We look good here, right? Okay. May I ask you to build it? Mm-hmm. Minerals, if you actually want this and want me to build it, absolutely I will for you, my friend. You already know in a heartbeat I will. Ooh, this is now going to be... Okay, I have to do something here quick, and I hope I don't drop everything. We good. We good. Sorry, I just want to double check, you know? I'm nervous. All right. This is the most satisfying part. Yeah. Satisfying and nerve-wracking all at the same time. Include some Dynacap plate stamps with this build. Oh, yeah, I think this is not that bad to hold up, but definitely need to I would say like include some boxes or some stand areas for this here, but I think that's probably a good idea. What bit do I need? All right. Yes, for those who are wondering too about the stabilizer for the numpad, for the 0 key, it's that way on purpose. That's the way the holes lined up for it. Okay, as long as I got some corners here, if this happens to slip, at least we're gonna be good. Whew, all right. The hard part is over, everybody. We're pretty much out of the woods now. Well, I'll put something PBT on this. We could do an MTNU set. I think I have one somewhere. But then I also have MT3 if you guys want. We can go through some stuff. I'm in no rush to put keycaps on it, but we can figure out what we want. We could do CRP. We could do a whole bunch of things. I don't know what you guys want. Can we put red line? Red line on this? I have to double check which MT3 sets I have. I think I have a PBT one and I think I have an ABS one. But if you guys want, we can. Might actually be pretty cool for this. Oh, that's the foam up there. What am I doing? Seafarer? I don't think I have that set. Actually not too familiar with Seafarer. GMK Mecha 01? Isn't that still available? Wouldn't Birch go nice on this too, technically? I don't know if Birch would go super great, actually. I think it would. Pretty sure. He hates us? For what? What are we putting on? MTNU DCX CRP CXA MT3 DCS Greg. I would throw that set out in a heartbeat. That set, I don't think I'd keep. There is no world in which that set survives in my place. Damn, full size EC build with screws. I'm getting my workout in right now. You don't see the vision for Redline? It's not that. I think people want to use PBT. I think PBT is what people want to see today. Mech is available on Drop It on Broke. Who knows? There could be Black Friday sales. I would suggest just waiting for now. Dude, I've been waiting for stuff to go on sale. I'm already seeing some early Black Friday sales, which I'm pretty pumped up about. What does Clever recommend for this? In terms of like keycaps? He's probably going to say PBT. Would be good to remind people that as we assemble this kit, there will be included a genuine Lebo connector on the board itself. Oh yes, as a reminder, we mentioned this at the beginning, guys, but I won't be able to plug this in today because I don't have a Lemo connector that matches the same pinout as this. But this will include a Lemo connector, in which you can see on the back of the keyboard over here. Very, very classy, and you'll get a cable with this to go with it. So in case you guys are like, well, damn, I don't have one, it will come with one. Clever, let me know ahead of time because I was trying to find one so we can get the keyboard working today because Clever forgot to put it in the box and I couldn't find one. I thought I had one though. I swear to God, I thought I had one. I can't wait for GMK Romane. It's so beautiful. Dude, a Romane sounds really good right now though. How can we trust a sound test with no cable plugged in? Plugged in or plugged in? Jesus. I don't know how we can trust it, to be honest. Same way we trust Adam with the Minecraft server. Just have faith. And if you want a custom one in a custom length, wired in can match the pinout. Oh yes, that as well. So if you need a custom one for your keycap sets. Do you have EPBT Acadia? I don't think I do. I'll go through some options here in a bit. Let me just screw it all in. My wrist is getting tired. I'm almost done though, I think. I feel like I might be short a few screws though. Am I? I don't know. Oh, this one here doesn't go there. Let's see. Oh no, there's one more screw, but where's this one here go? Oh yeah, I am short some screws. Is that okay, Clever, that I'm short a few screws? I guess it's fine. I think we're short, but you shouldn't be short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws we're short. Oh. Yeah. Always short a few screws. You're fine, okay. Okay. Yeah, five-ish screws. I don't know where they are, Clever. It beats me, man. It beats me. Alex isn't short. He's very tall, taller than Glarses, in fact. Dude, Glarses is freaking huge. He is very tall. Looking down, you actually got the right ones installed? Hell yeah. I was rizzing him up. Who, Glarses? Glarses is a very nice guy in person. Very, very nice guy, can confirm. Genuinely great conversation with him. Alright, that's the build, everybody. Hope you guys have a good night. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. And, actually, one change. Move the one of the far right. One of these two ones? I'll remove this one. Yeah, I don't think we need both here. And then you're saying to move it here. All right. We are pretty much done though. Cool. Now we just gotta screw these guys in. Last few screws. Imagine you had to lube it all. Dude, I'm telling you, this would have been a 3 or 4 hour stream. This is a multi-day project for this particular board, I feel. I mean, I feel like all keyboards are, because we don't really ever lube switches on stream, but in particular, this one here. Oh, also, I will be throwing up a set of MX blacks on my website soon that are all lubricated. I'm just finalizing a batch for the website right now. I don't know when, but I will let you guys know. In case you guys wanted some modded switches with 55 gram springs. Imagine if you dropped it, I would have actually cried. I think I would have broken down, bro. Easy peasy. Right, let's see. Look at the PCB. Look how beautiful this thing looks. I feel like your switches get bought instantly. How come you don't sell more? They take a while to do. Quite frankly, I only ever do switches like that when I have a lot of spare time, or I make a batch that ends up like a customer abandons. But I haven't sold a batch of those in like a month and a half just because like I've been super busy. But like today, I started doing a batch and I got 3/4 of the way done. And I'm doing them a little differently this time too. Beautiful. And now we got to do the gaskets. So these are friction fit inside here. Oh, that's nice. That's neat. These feel good, clever. Alright. I guess we can kind of just pick and choose where we want to put these. There are a few spots for you to choose. Yeah, I see that. You know, I'm kind of down to leave the bottom a little bit more open. I kind of like that. Your mileage may vary. And now this friction fits in. So this is kind of like toolless install here, which is funny because you definitely need a tool for the rest of the keyboard. But here is where you can kind of abandon the screwdriver. And then this just gets pushed inside. And then that's it. That's the build. What you have is what I did. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Give this area some room to breathe. How beautiful is this? All right, now to find some keycaps really quick. So now comes the choices. The choices indeed. I think people want it PBT. I have a brand new set of retro dark light. Let's see what else I got. So there's retro dark light we can use. I think I might have to. Hold on, I have to lower my desk here. I can't get to this stupid shelf without lowering the desk because I like my desk a little higher these days. And this is where I keep all my PBT stuff. What can go well with this? Sorry, you guys are just gonna see the drawer. Hold on. I'll switch views. What's gonna go well? We could do you guys still want MT3? Is that something you guys actually want though? Although I'm not sure if my MT3 set has a numpad. I don't know why, I feel like it doesn't. And the only one I think I have right now is Serica. Yeah, I feel like I don't have a numpad with my MT3 set. Oh, what else can I pick? Can I pick this? Can we do OTC 9009? I feel like this would look really good on the board. Yeah? Do it? Yes, this goes here, right? Dude, my brain is not functioning today. I'm just gonna look up a... Do it? You won't? We just did. That goes there. Okay, thank fucking goodness. If I need to tune up some of the stabilizers, I definitely will. You can easily syringe in some lube with this. Oh, actually, it does look really good, guys. Nice. Ooh. I think I use this instead. I think this makes for the better escape key. Ooh, ISO on this would look sick, actually. Red escape, green enter for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, bro. my V key fell. C. Is this multiply? I think so, right? What brand are these? This is actually Omnitype's PBT one, so OTC. Damn, why do I kind of want to use ISO today, but we can't? Ooh, this does sound good. Hashtag ad? Okay there, buddy. Okay there, buddy. Actually, where is the... There. I was gonna say, where's my green enter? Alex, you're not familiar with the numpad layout? Must be poor? Dude, I must be. I absolutely must be poor. Actually, I have another really good story, but I'm gonna wait to tell you guys, just because it's still ongoing. But the lowdown is I had someone get really upsetty spaghetti with me because actually, I'll just tell you guys the story so far. So someone sent me an email a little while ago. Without going into specifics, because it's quite a stupid situation. They basically had a problem in which they were asking a question to me, and the question, again, without specifics, was essentially asking about they wanted an opinion on a situation. I gave them my opinion. They ended up giving me more details, and essentially it was buying a keyboard, right? The whole situation is what keyboard should they buy. They wanted more details. I gave them details. In their discussion alongside me, I picked up that they were also being very rude. Not to me, but to everyone that they were dealing with. So, in one of my responses, I asked for them, hey, I want to help you, but I think you should learn some patience. And then they completely crashed out on me. And they're still crashing out on me right now. Via emails. So, I'm leaking the DMs. Well, not at the moment. I won't leak them now, but it is crazy. Imagine getting mad over email. If you guys saw some of this stuff that they were going on about, you would be scratching your head. But at the end, they resorted to name calling, and then they were so far into crashing out. Ooh, split space there. That they resorted to agreeing with YouTube comments about my physical appearance and stuff. So it got pretty crazy. But I'm not responding to that email anymore. Kind of ridiculous. Is this crashover over the Nuts 65? It feels like a board that would exist in that convo. No, but honestly, everyone's been asking me about that keyboard. The Nuts 65. Block them? Yeah, the whole chain is blocked, but they're still sending emails via other emails via my system there. Dude, people get way too into their internet conversations with people, I feel. It's funny, but like, you can also walk away from the computer if you're feeling a little heated, you know what I'm saying? You can always walk away. You have that option. All this in the hobby of keyboards, by the way. Yeah, it's nothing new, but it's a funny crash out because I once it's over, I'm gonna show you guys because legitimately I don't care. It's behavior that I think is very bad. Grown adults, by the way. I know. This looks good. Gotta admit, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. What do we think so far, guys? Move some stuff out of the way here. All right. This looks nice. This is bussin'. Pen pop? I got you, Gecko. I got you. Also, thanks for tuning in today, guys. Thank you guys so much for the subs. I really appreciate it. Here's the pen pop. Ooh, that was very solid. Always appreciate it. Adam with the compliment. Adam, do you want the compliment or do you want to give it to someone? Do you want to give it to Annette? Is that what I'm reading? Do you guys see that too? Annette compliment from Adam. Can I have it this time? I don't know. Let's make sure with let's make sure with Adam who's getting the compliment. Fuck, I don't remember the numpad. I want it for me and only me. Unlike the numpad, I'll always remember everything about you, Adam, okay? Forever and always. Adam for life. He said Elquan? No, he didn't. I can read it this time. For life. My name is seared into his brain. Yeah. Oh shit. No, we don't want this key, right? Mod pipe? Is that illegal? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm gonna take it out. I hydrated, didn't I not? I'm pretty sure I hydrated. I'll hydrate again though. I'm fucking thirsty. Mod pipe is illegal? Yeah. I don't even know why it's in the kit, bro. I'll be honest with you. Mod pipe, are you okay? You're right. I faltered. I'm really sorry, everybody. That's my B. Actually, this is a nice set. I always forget how nice this set is. Scroll. I don't think we need function for anything today. There's my shift. 7. Super. Ooh. Oh, that is looking nice. What have you done with Alex? What happened? Is there a 5 that's scooped? Maybe not. Perhaps no is the answer. Am I missing keycaps for this? I hope I'm not. No, we're good. 9. 1. 1. Caps. Arrow. Ooh, this in an F13 layout could be really nice too. That would be really cool. What else do I need here? Print. Oh, it's print, scroll, pause, right? Then we need. That's the wrong end, but this is the right page down. Oh no, that's the wrong page down. Clever, keep it F12. F12 is peak. F12 is nice. Can't hate F12. That's the right end. Alright, I guess we have to use this 5. I guess there's no scooped 5 in this set. That's weird. And then, what else do we need now? Oh, here's the right page down. Then I need... Wait, am I missing a keycap for F7? Oh, no, I'm not. All right, and we need the minus symbol, which I think goes here, and then the num. And then just this guy. Whoa, this looks nice. Actually, this is a good set for this board. This suits it so nice, dude. Ooh. We really don't like the type key to be mod accent colored. Yeah, a lot of people don't like it. I don't like it. Sorry, it's noisy. Might be. All right. Ooh. I just checked both 6s and we're good. But use the red to you enter. Oh, you're right. Honestly, I should use that. That would be way better. It'll balance the keyboard out a bit more. That is a good call. Oh wow, this looks great. This is a big boy. This is a very... Actually, this looks great, dude. All right, well, I guess there's nothing else to do except for give it the old typing test, huh? All right, let's go. If you flip it upside down, does it fall out? I'm gonna gladly say probably not. Like, no. It frictions pretty well in there. So ooh. I do need to just slightly tune the spacebar a bit more. Guys, I'm not typing that. I'm actually typing words. You never hit the Q once? I can't do Teja betting type because we don't have a cable to plug this in with because it uses a Limo connector. You guys want to hear it with the feet flip too? I heard you guys. Sure, we'll do that real quick. The creamy tones aren't hitting the dopamine. Are you more of a clack kind of guy? If so, I completely get you, my friend. The foot is one of my favorite parts of this. Yeah, the flippable foot here is fun. Okay, now we need these screws. Is clacky EC even possible? I mean, can I be honest? I think if you're going to do clacky EC, it kind of defeats the purpose. I feel like EC is meant to have these tones. I feel like that's kind of the joy of it, you know? I built a clacky EC board once. Was it like an MX kind of clack, though? EC, you can have it clack on the upstroke. I don't know if I'd like that. I feel like that might sound a little gross. For me, when I think EC, it's deeper sounds. It was an MX style clack. That's impressive if you got that. So now we're on a 0 degree typing angle, in case you guys are wondering. Relatively the same for sound profile. I would say basically exactly the same. Really, I actually think I could do better on this stab, but just ever so slightly a little bit more lube, which maybe we can do right now. I do love the way it sounds, though. I love this. This does sound great. Clever has done it yet again. Let's do this. You just got to be careful when you're doing it like this. I'm literally just putting like the smallest dabs of lube here. You don't want to go crazy because you do run the risk of over lubing this. Yeah, I misspoke. See, look how good it sounds now. Look. Oh, dude. This sounds great with the stab being fixed a little bit. So what do you guys think? Damn. This is a nice EC project. I like it. Oh, that's nice. I should be Sinister. I think. I'm not too sure though. I think beige is a must. It looks so pretty. What are the colors again? It's like steel blue and medium gray. The beige is nice though. Show the side grooves. This one over here. Ooh. So there's a little bit of styling on the side with these. Actually, this is a way better angle than I showed before. But the side does have a little bit of character. It's not the most like complex side profile in the world, but I mean, I think the whole board kind of leans into this like more minimal aspect. Yeah, it's nice. I do prefer the feet on this though. I do think the feet kind of make the bottom of the board stand out. Not the flat feet, but the curved feet. But if you like the 0 degree typing angle, I mean, hey, this is giving it. So here's the front. The front reminds me a little bit of that board from KBD fans there. The boop? Was it the boop? The very, very like rounded front over there. But very nice. Clever. I think you've done it again, man. I think you've done it again. Very lovely project. But I think that's going to be one of the last boards for Clever I think we booked for this month. Maybe one more. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but Clever's been hard at work, it seems. This looks like a board that feels right at home on a Mac setup. Yeah, this would be really fun to plug in and use for this. I fucking love this. This spacebar is so good on this. Oh man, it's boopesque, modern retro. Is that a lower front height? It feels about 19, 20 mil. I could be wrong though, but it seems pretty like standard fare for front heights, not extremely low. But I think it's about 20. Do you know the front height off the top of your head, Clever? Is this exclusively EC? I believe so for now, but this would be a cool MX project as well. This would be sick as MX. I don't know how good this would sound as MX though. I feel like this might need some like revisions on the internals for that. If I'm being honest, I think the internals here would benefit from doing some stepped ridges for MX. And then I do think it would need some center mass perhaps to help it balance out in sound. And then I think I would even try to, well, I mean, you still could do like a top mount case for this. But I think a gasket would be really cool as an implementation of this. 19.35? Yeah. Feels about 20, like I said. What do you like to see for EC projects? I think for EC projects at this point here, and I know this is a lame thing to say, but when I look at Clever's projects, for example, that's kind of, you know, I'm not super deep into the EC rabbit hole myself, but when I look at Clever stuff, that kind of sets, and again, I'm not trying to like say Clever's is the standard, but when I see the projects he's putting out for EC stuff, it kind of does make me go, okay, so this is now what almost feels like the minimum I want to see. And that includes like quality PCBs. I mean, I know Dynacap is clever in a way, but like, you know, the Dynacap parts are nice to see. I like seeing Clever's designs, his internals. His projects aren't boring. Like, they're always a lot of fun. Everything has a lot of love put into it. So we've seen some stuff where it kind of is like EC is an afterthought, and I think that also shows where it kind of becomes like tough to build. And you've seen that where I've had some trouble building some boards that are meant as like EC as like an afterthought type thing. So I agree with Alex. The sound profile for this was really catered to EC, and I want it to shine with Dynacap. Later there could be MX support, but I want to make sure it sounds good with additional parts. Yeah, again, I'm just going to be real with you. I have a feeling this is going to be very resonant in MX. This in a top mount with a bare bottom aluminum that's just completely flat will most likely be resonant. Like I said, it will probably need some fine tuning to get MX to sound super good for this. However, EC, phenomenal on this. Real good, dude. Love this. But I think that's really it. If you guys want to follow the project, this is Clever's Leila here. It's in the build command. He was kind enough to let me build this today. Very cool, very cool. All right, well, that's pretty much the stream. Let's go find someone to raid. Oh, this thing does have some weight on the top. I love how my keyboard just fits perfectly underneath this thing. Clackbait's on? Oh shit, for real? All right, guys, let's go raid Clackbait then. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Get some rest if you guys need. Really, I don't see him on. Show more. Oh, there he is. Go get some rest. EC always just sounds like EC. EC does have a distinct sound profile, but I mean, I like it. It's fun. I love typing on it. It's a typing experience that I think you need to try. Type test before we go. Have a good one. Bye, everyone, and love you. See ya.